Imagine waking up one morning and reaching for your phone, like you always do. You tap on Gmail, TikTok, or WhatsApp. Nothing loads. No signal bars, no Wi-Fi, no spinning wheel, just silence. You shrug it off. Maybe the router's acting up again. You unplug it, wait a few seconds, plug it back in. Still nothing. So you grab your phone and try mobile data. Nope, dead too. You start sweating, not from panic just yet, but because your smart thermostat suddenly stopped working. The house feels weirdly quiet. No Spotify, no smart TV startup sound, not even the hum of your fridge screen. You rush outside and yell across to the neighbors, "Hey, your internet working?" They shake their heads, and that's when you realize it's not just your house. The internet isn't down, it's gone. The first 6 hours, silence and confusion. At first, most people assume it's a temporary outage, but within hours, the dominoes start falling. Phones stop working. Modern carriers route calls and messages through internet protocols. 911 and emergency services fail. Without internet, call routing doesn't function properly. Credit and debit cards are useless. Forget swiping at stores. Payment systems need the cloud. Smart homes go dumb. Thermostats, cameras, fridges, TVs, locks, offline and unresponsive. People race to ATMs for cash, only to find many of them don't work either. The world starts looking like the 1980s overnight, but nobody remembers how to live there. Businesses hit the brakes. Within a single day without internet, the global economy would lose an estimated $43 billion. United States, $11 billion. China, $9.8 billion. UK, $3.8 billion. Japan, $2.7 billion. And this is just 24 hours. Amazon alone bleeds about $1 million per minute during an outage. Google loses $500,000. Even local shops shut down or go cash only. Production lines stall. Warehouses freeze. Remote workers pack up and go home. Healthcare in crisis. Hospitals rely on digital systems for everything, from patient history and imaging to medication tracking and surgeries. In 2019, Phoenix Children's Hospital lost internet for only a few hours. Patient records went dark. Labs, radiology, and portals became inaccessible. Now imagine that globally. Even telemedicine, which saves countless rural patients, would disappear instantly. Transportation breakdown. Planes, trains, buses, and ride-sharing apps depend on internet connectivity for ticket sales, GPS coordination, scheduling, tracking. Airports can't verify passengers. Uber, Lyft, and taxis relying on mobile dispatch systems are stuck. Gas pumps at many stations don't function without online authorization. Getting from one place to another becomes a logistical nightmare. Banks and money mayhem. Nearly 90% of US adults use online banking. Without internet, no mobile apps, no debit or credit card payments, no auto bill payments. Digital banks shut down entirely. You'd have to physically go to the bank if it's even open. Transactions crawl back to paper and ink, and any payment scheduled for that day, gone. Utility and power troubles. Smart grids, water treatment systems, and energy monitoring rely on internet-connected sensors. A major disruption raises serious risks: blackouts, water contamination, emergency coordination issues. Cybersecurity experts have warned for years that infrastructure could go dark if networks fail entirely. Life at home without internet. After the initial shock, smaller personal inconveniences begin to sting. No streaming Netflix or YouTube, no online gaming, no social media. Smart assistants like Alexa and Google Home become plastic decorations. Parents pull out dusty board games. Kids wander around looking confused, trying to remember how to entertain themselves without screens. Letters and landlines, if you still have one, reclaim importance. Would society collapse? Some experts, like former Air Force Intelligence Colonel Drew Miller, worry less about the internet failing and more about the aftermath. We don't really give a crap about the internet going down. We care about lawlessness. When Amazon stops delivering, supply chains jam, and people can't access money or food easily, desperation grows. Others are less dramatic. Some predict we'd simply step back 50 years in technology, using landlines, paper, radios, fax machines, and in-person contact. But make no mistake, social disconnection would hit hardest. The internet isn't just tech, it's how we live, learn, connect, and earn. Could the whole internet really go down? Experts say a total global shutdown is extremely unlikely. The internet was built with redundancy, millions of backup routes and systems, but partial outages? Very possible. An EMP, a massive solar flare, an asteroid impact, or a worldwide cyber attack could take chunks of it out for days or longer. Even in 2015, when vandals cut fiber cables in Arizona, hundreds of miles lost internet and phone service. Emergency lines struggled, businesses shut down, all in a few hours. So what happens if one day the world wakes up offline? The truth is, we'd adapt, but not without chaos, confusion, and the biggest wake-up call in modern history.